This is the Commissioner meeting of November 13th, 2024 at 6 p.m. at the Sussex County Administrative Center, Commissioner Meeting Room, 1 Spring Street, Newton, New Jersey. Can I have a roll call, please?
Commissioner Schick?
Yes.
Director Space?
Yes.
Deputy Director Carney?
Here.
Commissioner DeGroot?
Here.
Commissioner Hayden?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to say that we are live streaming. This is our first meeting live stream, just so that the people in the audience in person are aware of that. Thank you. We're going to do the moment of silence and the salute to the flag. The moment of silence tonight is for Daryl Vasquez, a member of the Wildland Fire Crew who lost his life while battling the Jennings Creek wildfire in West Milford. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231, PL 1975, adequate notice as defined by Section 3D of Chapter 231, PL 1975, has been made by regular mail and email, such notice being submitted on January 7th, 2024, from the Administrative Center of the County of Sussex, located at 1 Spring Street, Newton, New Jersey, to the following: the New Jersey Herald and the Star Ledger, and is also posted on the bulletin board maintained to the Administrative Center for public announcements and has been submitted to the Sussex County Clerk in compliance with said act. At this time, please mute all electronic devices. And like I normally say, it would be nice if the commissioners all would put our phones away so that we're not distracted. Put mine away. Okay. And before we would begin, I would like to ask all the veterans in the room to please stand so we can acknowledge you and thank you for your service to the great country of the USA. Thank you. Okay. Number 5, approval of the agenda. There is one amendment to tonight's agenda. Item 13D is going to be tabled from tonight's meeting. Okay. And can I get a motion to approve the agenda as amended?
So moved.
Okay, Commissioner Hayden, and a second. Commissioner Schick, any discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain? Motion carries. Number 6, there are no proclamations. Number 7, no public hearing. Number 8, public session from the floor. This public session is for those wishing to make a comment of 3 minutes or less regarding an agenda item. Please line up at the microphone and state your name, municipality, and agenda topic for the record. Can I get a motion to open the floor for public comment?
So moved.
Okay, Commissioner Hayden, and a second from Commissioner DeGroot. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Motion carries. The floor is open for agenda topics only.
Hi, Robert Boyle, Denville, business attorney, and I'm just have a comment on the budget item, AA, I think it is, for the audit of the telecommunications bills. My only comment on that is that there's, that company is typically, I would just double check the contract because they normally want a year of savings that they give you and 50% of whatever, or 50% of whatever they save you. I don't know if it's the lower or the greater of those, but, so it gets a lot more expensive than whatever it is.
That is the reimbursement for what they did for the year.
Oh, they did, they already
Yes.
did that, okay, cool, okay, good, I just wanted to make sure, so, okay. So we're happy to help you guys with that for free.
Great.
Anyway, that was just something I.
Yeah, it's the reimbursement
you.
for what they already recovered.
Okay, good, okay, cool.
Great. Anyone else? Okay. Can I get a motion to close the floor for public comment? Okay, Commissioner Schick, and a second from Deputy Director Carney. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Motion carries. Number 9, Commissioner comments. We'll start with Commissioner Hayden.
All right, for immediate release from the Sussex County Library System. Free access to consumer reports from the Sussex County Library System, Newton, New Jersey. Stay informed on top-rated products and make smart, informed purchasing decisions with the Sussex County Library System. Free access to all consumer reports is now, are valuable reviews and expert advice is available now for all cardholders, both digitally and in print. Library cardholders can easily log in from home through the Sussex County Library System website to access the full consumer reports digital database, to find information on the latest tech gadgets, cars, home appliances, health products, and more. Library visitors can also access the premium consumer reports content online using library computers. For those who prefer to print, library collection includes current and past issues of consumer reports in print version. Sussex County Library System is committed to empowering its patrons with reliable information and trusted resources to support informed decision-making for every purchase. Visit our website to access consumer reports content from home, browse our catalog, and find copies of magazines or buying guides. For more information, contact the Sussex County Library System at sussexcountylibrary.org/databases. Library cards are available to anyone living, working, going to school in Sussex County except Sparta, blind person. That's all I have.
Commissioner Schick.
Thank you, Director. So this is the busiest time of the year for me and the most rewarding time. It's an opportunity for me to thank our veterans around the county, and I've attended a number of different celebrations this week. But I first and foremost wanted to thank you, Director, for giving me the opportunity to read that proclamation on Sussex County Day. That was near and dear to my heart, and probably one of the most rewarding things I've been able to do as commissioner. So thank you for that opportunity.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you. Director Space and I have been working together on the budget. We had a meeting on the 28th. It was about a 3 or 3.5 hour meeting. Much more work to be done in that particular genre. I attended the reorganization meeting at VOTEC on November 1st. I was at the planning board meeting on the 4th. I think I filled in for you, Director.
Yes, thank you.
And Flags of Honor dedication. The town of Newton does a unique service where you're able to purchase a flag, so you're supporting Flags of Honor, which is a veteran organization that helps with homeless veterans. So my family buys one for me every year, and then I do one for my grandfather and my brother. But, you know, it was just a humbling experience being there as a commissioner. They actually were very happy that they had representation there this year from the county. And last year, I have to say, as a candidate for the commissioner, I was there with Commissioner Hayden and Commissioner Carney last year, and they did not recognize them. So this year, they recognized us. I don't know what the deal was. So at least that was pretty good. Mayor Ronco and Assemblyman in Ganamart and I attended the Veterans Celebration in Stanhope at the Valley Road School. And then, of course, I attended the Veterans Day celebration in Hapakong. And that, too, was just a wonderful event where they had their entire police department there at attention through the entire, pretty much the entire ceremony. And they really do a great job recognizing their hometown heroes. Today I was in a meeting. I was invited to Bridgeway Mental Health Service over in Andover, New Jersey. They had me tour the institution and show me what they do. And they've made a couple of great comments of who they work with here at the county, Christine Florio being one of them. So they were very complimentary of whom they're working with here, and they do a great service for the needy in mental health. So I think maybe I'll try to schedule a meeting where we can all go and see, everything that I saw today and see how it's being implemented already within our county services. And out of all of my notes, that looks like that's it for me at this
Great.
time.
Thank you. Commissioner DeGroot.
Yes, so since our last meeting, firstly, our county seed library has received its second and third donations of vegetable and fruit seeds, increasing our inventories of seed. We're continuing to seek further donations to expand our collection and maximize its impact for seniors and their families throughout Sussex County. In the coming months, we'll also be discussing and finalizing the educational phase of the seed library to help ensure these seeds grow into healthy, productive plants, allowing seniors and residents to benefit from their gardening efforts. Thank you to our very own Lorraine, Karen, and all the individuals from Senior Services for their hard work. Yesterday, the County Ag Development Board Subcommittee I'm a part of held our second online meeting to update the Farmland Preservation Plan. It was well attended with representatives from more than half of the municipalities that have preserved farmland, and farms. This included council members, mayors, planners, administrators, engineers. It was just a great opportunity to inform them, educate them about our plans, updates, progression, and where we're headed. Moving forward, the Land Conservancy, who's managing this update, will distribute a survey to formally gather input and recommendations from each of the municipalities' participation in the Farmland Preservation Program. So I'll be excited to share those results when they come in and are finalized. Additionally, I'd just like to thank Mayor Galati and the Hopakon Council members for hosting a recent public meeting I attended last week on Hopakon's progress in addressing elevated PFAS levels in municipal supply wells. Topics included PFAS treatments at municipal wells, mandates to replace lead in galvanized water lines, and PFAS treatment options for private wells. It was very educational to hear about the mayor's efforts, and I appreciate her and the council's hard work in that effort. Last but certainly not least, I did want to thank Hardiston Council for inviting me to participate in their Township Veterans Day ceremony. It was a great privilege to hear from Lieutenant Colonel Alexander Burgos of the United States Army. Thank you to all of our veterans whose service and sacrifice allow us to live in this remarkable free country. That's all. Thank you. God bless.
Deputy Director Carney?
All right, we'll start out with Department of Engineering and Planning. DPW crews. DPW has been preparing equipment for the 24-25 winter season. Plows and sanders will have been installed on most of the plow truck fleet within the next week. Salt has been ordered and is being delivered upon completion of the delivery of all 8 storage domes will be stocked to 85% of capacity. Currently, 3 domes are at 85 now, and the other 5 domes are at 75. So we are good to go. Crews continue to trim brush along the county routes buffers, as well as cleaning leaves from roadside swales and stormline inlets. Local water restrictions will impact the crew's ability to advance leaf cleaning, basic cleaning, and road sweeping. Work will continue as water for equipment becomes available. Capital project highlights. Work continues on the 3 active bridge construction projects. The Bridge D38 project on County Route 519 in Frankfurt is nearing completion. Mayor Silverthorne, with the contractor expected to pave the road by the end of the week. The road will be open as soon as all work is complete, and that is anticipated in the next few weeks. Q06 on Main Street in Sparta also continues to take advantage of the dry weather. The contractor installed the precast concrete bridge structure last week and is now focused on backfilling and rough grading the bridge approaches and pouring roadway curbing. Barring any unforeseen circumstances, the contractor anticipates having Main Street, Sparta reopened to traffic by the end of the year. The county's in-house bridge crew continues to advance construction on the Bridge D18 project on Fenwick Road. That's in Frankfurt as well. Footings and abutments were poured last week, and the crew will continue to advance work as long as weather conditions permit. Reopening of Fenwick Road is anticipated in '25. The county will be submitting a grant application for fiscal year '25 from the NJDOT County Aid Program. This program will provide $4,660,000 and $345 for the use by Sussex County on county transportation projects. Funding for this program is made available through the New Jersey Transportation Trust Fund, aka the TTF. Planning. The Planning Division held the second public meeting to solicit input for development of comprehensive farmland preservation plan update. Anyone with questions or suggestions for the plan update are encouraged to reach out directly to the Sussex County Division of Planning. OBTS crews. Traffic signal crews have completed pedestrian upgrades to the traffic signal system located at the intersection of Main Street and Vernon and County Route 515. Work included installation and upgrade of pedestrian push buttons, pedestrian signal heads, and ADA compliance work. The new traffic signal bucket truck was recently put into service, and this truck will serve as a primary service vehicle for the operation and maintenance of the county's 22 traffic signals and 29 electrified traffic safety devices, which include beacons, pedestrian-activated crossings, and bridge lighting systems. Traffic safety crews have begun nighttime retro reflectivity of signs along county routes. The program requires a nighttime inspection of each sign. The program inspects county-owned signs on a biennial basis, with 50% of the signs, or about 8,000 signs, being inspected during the late fall of this year. I got some more. All right, clerk. I'm happy to report revenue for the month of October 24 is $3,012.85 higher than October 23. Current revenue for the fiscal year ending October 31st, 24 is $215,067.64 higher than October 23. The total county revenue through October 24 is $2,435,546.54. As the spreadsheet indicates that I have, I'm sure you guys, I will send it to you, revenue is up by only $3,012.83 above October 23rd. Our property alert system, October, we have 57 new applicants, and to date, it's 1,341. Daniels Law, in October, we have 65, and to date is 707. All right, from District 24. I'm like Dawn now, right? Assemblyman Mike Ganamort was chosen to be one of the Republicans to serve on the Assembly Select Committee on the ballot design. The committee will consist of 12 members of the Assembly, 6 Republicans and 6 Democrats. The committee will review and consider any studies, court decisions, best practices, and any other relevant research, information, guidance, and expertise regarding the design of primary election and general election ballots, which may be utilized in the conduct of elections in New Jersey. They have 3 hearings so far and 2 more to come shortly. Assemblyman Ganamort is accustomed to the design of Sussex County ballot and how it makes sense statewide, both for primary and general elections. Senator Space and Assembly members Fantasia and Ganamort have noted that despite their empathetic opposition, the misnamed Freedom to Read Act, A3446, passed the Senate and was sent to Governor Murphy's office. They urge everyone to contact the governor and demand his veto to veto this bill. His office can be reached at 609-292-6000. As you may recall, this bill would permit local boards of education to establish policies regarding library materials, with the Commissioner of Education tasked with creating a model policy for schools and a state librarian with the New Jersey Library Association doing the same for public libraries. Now where, however, does the bill mandate that boards ensure obscene materials, essentially pornography, are kept out of the libraries? They do not want the current Commissioner of Education shaping any model policy, and the New Jersey Librarian Association, which aligns with American Library Association, has consistently opposed parental rights advocates in Washington, D.C., and Trenton, and across the nation. The bill goes on to grant civil and criminal immunity to school library staff, librarians, and any public library staff acting in good faith under this policy. In other words, a librarian knowingly placing obscene materials on shelves accessible to minors faces zero accountability. With the troubling history of cases involving sexual misconduct in schools, creating immunity for distributing obscene content in any school settings is beyond irresponsible. I want to say thank you to our veterans. I will be reading the proclamation that we put into effect, I believe, back in April to acknowledge our veterans and having Veterans Month, not just day, in November. And we did that, like I said, back in April. So I will read that after I have some water. All right. Whereas Sussex County is home to thousands of brave men and women who have sacrificed and, in many instances, paid the ultimate price to defend our freedom. And whereas these heroes serve faithfully, humbly, and valiantly in times of war and peace, and continue to exhibit these admirable traits within our communities. And whereas it is our duty to recognize and honor the selfless and personal sacrifices of our veterans. And whereas the people of Sussex County greatly appreciate every soldier, sailor, airman, Marine, and Coast Guardsman who have been rendered the highest service any American can offer. And whereas declaring November as Veterans Month in Sussex County is one way the county can extend our deepest gratitude to each and every man and woman who chose to fight for our freedoms. Now therefore be it resolved that the Board of County Commissioners of Sussex County proclaims that the month of November each year shall be known as Veterans Month in the County of Sussex, State of New Jersey, and be it further resolved that the Board of County Commissioners of Sussex County asks all residents to take a moment and be more appreciative of the many freedoms we possess as Americans and remember those who have fought for those freedoms. By the order of the Board of County Commissioners, Jill Space, County Commissioner, Chris Carney, Deputy Commissioner, and Commissioners Jack DeGroot, William Hayden, and Earl Schick. Again, thank you guys for your service. It means a lot, and now Veterans Month will be forever in Sussex County in November. I want to congratulate Mayor Henderson on your win this general election. I think we did well across the board. We're looking forward to your help here on the Commissioner Board. I flew back on Sunday morning, and I also attended with Mayor Henderson the Lafayette's salute to veterans over at the pond, which was a nice salute. At 2 o'clock today, I met with the Local Safety Action Plan, which was a local implementation committee, which I sit on. This was our second meeting. We went over, I think you guys remember when Bill Copenhagen was here, how the state wants us to implement some safety guidelines and construct some new safety devices. We're still in the early stages. I got a little bit of it today. I was mentioned a little bit to Jack DeGroot before that they want to be at 0 fatalities, as everybody does, but their outlook is like 2050, and I didn't think that was good enough. Some counties want to 2040. To me, it's let's get things done now, but you guys know how I am, so I don't always fit in with the consensus. So I'll keep you guys up to date as that goes on, and this will be a good topic at our next mayor's luncheon, because we need to get everybody involved, the mayors to come back and say, hey, are you guys interested in it? Where is your accidents? Where are they happening? Why are they happening? What's the road conditions? And so on and so forth. So I think at the next mayor's luncheon, Director, that would be a good topic of conversation.
I think that's a great idea.
And that's all I have.
Okay. Social Services is gearing up for the 17th Annual Stuff the Bus Food Drive, 103.7 WNNJ, 102.3 WSUS, and 106.3 The Bear will be hosting the 17th Annual Stuff the Bus Food Drive the weekend before Thanksgiving. The event will kick off on Friday, November 22nd, 2024 at the Provident Bank in Sparta and continue on Saturday and Sunday, November 23rd and 24th at the ShopRite locations in Byram, Franklin, Newton, Sparta, and Sussex. Donations will benefit the Social Services Food Pantry, which serves our residents and supports local food pantries across Sussex County. Stuff the Bus collected over 18 tons of food and $4,600 in monetary donations last year. Social Services has experienced a significant increase in the demand for food due to many economic factors, which makes this food drive crucial to help ensure pantry shelves are stocked throughout the upcoming winter months. For more details about this event, visit the Sussex County website at www.sussex.nj.us or call Social Services at 973-383-3600. If anyone is in need of food for themselves or their family, they can stop by the Division of Social Services located at 83 Spring Street in Newton on Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 4:30 p.m. Division of Senior Services Move and Groove. The Division of Senior Services invites seniors to move and groove with some light stretching and exercising to fun music. These classes are ideal for those with arthritis or low flexibility and a great way to have fun and meet new people. Classes will be held at the Sussex Community and Cultural Center located at 37 Main Street in Sussex on Wednesday, November 20th and Wednesday, December 4th from 10 a.m. to 10:45 a.m. Classes are free and reservations are required. Please call Karen King at 973-579-0555, extension 1225, or email kking@sussex.nj.us. And while I'm on that, I'll just say that if anybody's been in Sussex Borough lately, it's nice to see the roads freshly paved and the sidewalks redone. It looks great there. Okay. Along with Commissioner Schick, I attended the Sussex Tech School Board reorganization, and they voted in a new president, Bob Hyden, and a vice president, Chris Cameron. It's nice to see the board moving forward. I attended a Ginny's House fundraiser where they honored Peggy Co-Francisco, and that was a very lovely, well-attended event. And I attended the Veterans Parade with Commissioner Schick and Commissioner DeGroot, and thank you, Lorraine, for all your hard work from senior services. It's amazing. The turnout was amazing, and it was a really good day. The weather was very cooperative. And yesterday I attended the Chamber Breakfast, which it was sponsored by many local nonprofits, and it was nice to sit and hear from all the different nonprofits and everything they have going on as the holiday season approaches. And then last night, I was at Perona Farms for the second time in one day for the 200 Club dinner, and that was a really good event also. And I attended the Season of Hope Toy Drive at Project Self-Sufficiency alongside with Senator Doug Steinhardt and Ron Tappan. And that was really good. They're collecting toys, unwrapped. You can drop them off there. I think we're supposed to have a box here, but I don't see it out there. So it's a nice way. They have a toy shop in December, and parents can go and they can pick out a toy for their child, which is really nice. And the budget is underway. We've had many of the meetings, and we're wrapping that up. And that has been Commissioner DeGroot, Deputy Director Carney, Commissioner Schick, and I. And I want to thank Elka and Tony for all their hard work on the budget and all the department heads, and looking forward to finishing that up soon. And I would also like to congratulate all the winners of the general election. Congratulations to Mayor Henderson. We look forward to you joining us, and I guess we're keeping Deputy Director Carney and all the people that put their names out there on the ballot. It's definitely not an easy thing to put yourself out there. And to all the voters, thank you for going out and voting. And Sussex County definitely was out at the polls. And I think over 20,000 voted early, which was, unheard of in years. Yeah, 24,000. Yeah, crazy, which is great. And good job by Board of Elections. I saw Wendy from Board of Elections yesterday. She said that everything's going smooth, and next week, everything will be certified. And the county clerk's office is sponsoring a Stuff the Box food drive where they're collecting food, pet donations, and toiletries. And we have a box right outside in the lobby there. And they have several throughout our county buildings. So if anyone wants to donate, they can stop in and drop off canned food and non-perishables. And then Deputy Director Carney and I had a meeting along with Ron and Christina and IT about updating our website, and we are going to be using ARPA funds for that. And they're still in the process of selecting which company is going to do it out of the ones that submitted the bids. So that's where we're at on that, but I'm looking forward to that. And now, our last meeting, I just need to ask Commissioner Hayden something. He said something about how if we had been a 501c3, we could have applied for a grant like Burlington County did. That was $1 million.
Right.
So I decided to look into that $1 million grant, and there was no $1 million grant that they received for food. What that grant is that they took their ARPA funds, just like we did for the small business grants through
Okay.
Sussex County. They held one for up to $1 million that their local food pantries could apply to and get from their ARPA funds. So
Okay.
I have that.
That would go to local food pantries, correct?
What's that?
Money would go.
That money was $1 million from their ARPA funds, no
Right.
different than us taking $2 million from ARPA.
But there are plenty of
funds.
grants out there if you look.
But that's not what you said, and that's not
Okay.
what you're quoting.
Well, in new
last time.
business, I have something to
So
discuss.
I will pass this down to you. This was what I found
Okay.
online, and I took it one step further, and I did reach out to Burlington, and I heard back from them just for confirmation that I'm not missing something. And I have an email that I received. The Burlington County Commissioners voted earlier this year to use a portion of the funding Burlington County received from the Federal American Rescue Plan Act to create a grant pool for nonprofit organizations that provide food assistance in Burlington County. Under the program, organizations can apply to receive a grant up to $75,000 to purchase food or make equipment upgrades. And he sent me the link. and Sussex County cannot apply to receive some of Burlington County's
We had,
grant.
so there was ARPA money that could have been used, and we didn't think to do that, but we put all our eggs in one basket with one donor that has left us. So that, I mean, that wasn't really any forethought, to have one donor that was the giant donor, that if there was ever an emergency problem, we wouldn't have that donor, was it?
So you're, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say.
No, I'm just saying, I mean, if we're supposed to have
So you're
foresight and
happy
planning
that
for the
we're
county, I
losing
mean,
the donor? Go
Huh?
ahead, say it. You're happy that we're losing the donor?
no, I'm not happy we're losing the donor, but tell me why we're losing the donor.
Why? Maybe because you attack them all the time.
I didn't attack them, I asked simple questions. Where's the $500,000? And again, the rewards card
Food.
shown in the receipt, we
Food.
could have used
But
that.
like we went through this last time, if I go to ShopRite and I purchase food and I come drop it in that box, what I do with my debit card after that is my business.
But we are the recipients on an IRS document, and we can't prove where it is, and obviously, we were never even set up to do this. We were never set up, so I mean, look, I have something, new business I'll put forth.
Okay.
I think we'll all agree it's a good thing. Look, we need to help. There's $500,000 that we can't
Well,
account for.
maybe you'll join me at the Stuff the Bus on, whatever that day was.
I can do that.
Saturday and Sunday, November 23rd and 24th. I will definitely be there at least one of those days at the Stuff the Bus. I'd love to see you in attendance. Okay, and that's all I have for comments. Okay. Number 10, approval of consent agenda. There is none. Number 11, approval of minutes for the regular meeting of October 23rd, 2024. Can I
So
get a
moved.
motion to approve the minutes from the regular meeting?
So moved.
Okay, Commissioner Hayden, a second from Commissioner DeGroot. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstained, motion carries. Number 12, we have no ordinances. Number 13, we have 3 resolutions of appointments. We have an appointment of Stephen Bliss as a citizen member to the Sussex County Planning Board, effective immediately and expire on December 31st, 2026. B, appointment of Jennifer Johnson as first alternate member to the Sussex County Planning Board, said term to begin immediately and expire December 31st, 2025. C, appointment of John Sheldon as a citizen member to the Sussex County Planning Board, effective immediately and expire on December 31st, 2024. Can I get a motion to adopt resolutions A through C?
So moved.
Okay, Commissioner Hayden, and a second. Commissioner Schick, any discussion? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Schick?
Yes.
Director Space?
Yes.
Deputy Director Carney? Yes. Commissioner DeGroot?
Yes.
Commissioner Hayden?
Yes.
Okay, number 14, resolutions. We have Resolution A, oh, there's a lot of them. A through OO. Can I get a motion to adopt the resolutions A through OO?
Second.
And, so it was, who was it? It was Deputy Director Carney, and a second was Commissioner Schick? Oh, DeGroot, sorry, Commissioner DeGroot. Okay, roll call, please. Any discussion? No, roll call, please.
Commissioner Schick?
Yes.
Director Space?
Yes.
Deputy Director Carney?
Yes.
Commissioner DeGroot?
Yes.
Commissioner Hayden?
Yes.
Okay, number 15, awards of contract change orders bids. The Board of County Commissioners of the County of Sussex has reviewed the award of contract change orders bids consisting of various proposed resolutions and determined that adoption of the said resolutions is in and will further public interest. Can I get a motion to adopt the resolutions A through P? Okay, Deputy Director Carney, and a second.
Second.
Commissioner Schick, any discussion? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Schick?
Yes.
Director Space?
Yes.
Deputy Director Carney?
Yes.
Commissioner DeGroot?
Yes.
Commissioner Hayden?
Yes.
Number 16, financials. Bills List A, November 13th, 2024. Can I get a motion to pay Bills List A?
So moved.
Okay, Commissioner DeGroot, and a second.
Second.
Commissioner Hayden, any discussion? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Schick?
Yes.
Director Space?
Yes.
Deputy Director Carney?
Yes.
Commissioner DeGroot?
Yes.
Commissioner Hayden?
Yes.
B, payment of Bills List B, November 13th, 2024. Can I get a motion to pay Bills List B?
So moved.
Okay, Commissioner Hayden, and a second.
Second.
Okay, Commissioner DeGroot, any discussion? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Schick?
Yes.
Director Space?
Abstain?
Deputy Director Carney?
Yes.
Commissioner DeGroot,
Yes.
Commissioner Hayden.
Yes.
Okay. C, transfer of 2024 current appropriations. Can I get a motion to adopt Resolution C?
Yes, so moved.
Okay, Deputy Director Carney and Commissioner Hayden, any discussion? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Schick,
Yes.
Director Space,
Yes.
Deputy Director Carney,
Yes.
Commissioner DeGroot,
Yes.
Commissioner Hayden.
Yes.
Number 17, personnel. There wasn't a personnel report?
It's agenda.
Oh,
There's no
it's
agenda.
Okay. Number 18, administrative report. Lorraine?
I'll just take 2 minutes because you guys already spoke about everything we were doing. I just do want to say that it is open enrollment from October 15th to December 7th. Everyone on Medicare can review and change their plans. The Division of Senior Services offers free counseling to anyone to review those plans. We highly recommend everyone to do that. They tend to just let it go, but the plan's coverage changes from year to year, and it could change with what pharmacy you use. So if you're not married to your pharmacy, you could save a lot of money. I personally am a SHIP counselor, and during this time, I do a lot of direct contacts, and I've saved multiple people thousands of dollars. And some of them, their first time in our office, and they're like, how did I not know about this? So it could take as little as 15 minutes for us to review your plan and tell you, you're all good. The plan that you currently have is the most financially beneficial to you, or it could save you $3,000 or more. So I just shout out to Senior Services and all of our seniors out there. You really should review your plans, and I know there's lots of commercials that are out there, and we'd just rather have you come to us than clean up something that you get later and don't realize what you're getting and the impact of what that is, whether your doctors aren't covered or it doesn't travel with you when you go out of the state. So it just gets complicated, and we offer that help, and it's beneficial. So please take advantage of what we're offering.
Thank you to your
That's
department.
my soapbox for a minute.
Chris and I were going down the elevator after a budget meeting one day, and this one woman was thanking you guys, telling us how good it was, and, you know, how she tells everybody she doesn't have to, like, worry about the paperwork, because you guys handle all of that, and
Yeah,
she makes her appointment every year.
We go through step by step with everyone. This is it. This is what they say. This is how it works. And it could be as easy as changing a pharmacy. You know, one person would work with regular, changed his pharmacy, not his plan, saved him $800.
Nice.
You know, others going to a
That's a
new
lot.
plan. Yeah, when you're talking, you know, multiple people that I have seen.
And you
the
don't know
most
who the
was-
scammers are that are calling, like, you know, you think they're helping you, but they're not, so it's nice.
Well,
Real
there's
person,
that, and
real call.
also you're listening to all of the commercials, and you're like, well, you know, this person told me I should do this. And that one I love is, do you have a C plan? You're missing out. You could be missing out. Oh my gosh, you need that, and you're not missing out. A C plan is an advantage plan. It's a choice of whether you want to look at doing that. If you have a lot of specialty doctors or health concerns, your doctor may not take that plan. The agency you're calling may just work with Horizon or may just work with Aetna. We're trained to do every plan that is accessible in Sussex County, and they change from county to county. So you could say, oh, my friend uses this plan, so I want that. They're personalized to you, and that's what we help you decide. So that's my spiel.
Thank you. And I appreciate it. Number 19, County Council report.
3 brief things. Dennis Library is proceeding. We're just, at this point, just waiting on Library Council to finish acquiring the signatures of his board members, but that's moving ahead. To close Provident Bank, we adopted the resolution last meeting. We're just waiting on the appraisal. Best of my knowledge, it has not come in yet. Child's Library, so for those of you who may be aware, there was some roof work to be done. It was supposed to have been done last October, which had not been finished yet. We ended up having to attach the surety bond, which we've done. So we'll move to make sure that's finished. And that's it. The only other thing we have to talk about is PBA, and we can talk about that in executive. So that's all I got.
I got a quick question.
Yes, sir.
Just to council.
Yes, sir.
The appraiser is the same as Provident Bank?
Yes, sir.
Jail?
Yes, sir. Correct.
And we're just.
I was gonna ask Mr. Town for an update today, but he's out ill, so I didn't get a chance to.
I did ask Keith for that. He keeps responding, hasn't gotten a response back. So he sent phone calls and emails.
Deputy
asking.
Director, I will call personally tomorrow,
Thank you.
or visit.
Okay, is that it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, number 19, unfinished business. Can we get a motion to adopt Resolution A? Oh, I can read it. Award of contract for the purchase of an emergency medical storage pole barn and sheriff pole barn funded by the American Rescue Plan Act's ARPA Coronavirus State and Local Fiscal Recovery Funds. Assistance listing number 21-027. Can I get a motion to adopt Resolution A?
Second.
Okay, Deputy Director Carney and Commissioner DeGroot. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Schick,
Yes.
Director Space.
Yes.
Deputy Director Carney.
Yes.
Commissioner DeGroot,
Yes.
Commissioner Hayden.
No.
Okay. Number 21, do we have any other unfinished business? Anyone? Okay. Number 21, new business. Anyone have new business?
Yeah, I have a little bit of new business.
Okay.
So it pertains to the food pantry. I had several food pantries reach out to me, and obviously they're losing a large source of their food. So I think I'm going to have together for the next meeting a resolution that as long as they can prove they're a 501c3, they have the access to our grant writer to get the grants for food out there. I don't think that's a bad thing. It would help feed a lot of people.
I don't know.
Hold on a second. Just question. If our grant writers aren't gonna work for anybody else in the county,
We've entered into joint agreements all the time.
that's not, no, because we already had, somebody asked us to do that.
It was one of the municipalities had asked to use our grant writer.
Even actually the fire department just called us
Yes.
and asked the same thing.
And
I mean, Doug could answer you better than me, I'm not an attorney, but.
Doug, it's a no-go. I mean, we have other joint services.
Yeah, I don't want to go back and look under the circumstances in which you turned somebody down once before. I just want to find out what the rationale was.
It literally just happened last
It-
week.
it
We
did.
got a call
Fire
from our
department, we wanted to go under the county's retainer to utilize their services, so it was a private,
Yeah, I will explore that.
Yeah, I mean, a grant writer and retainer for other, two different things.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm just going to say, if you're doing that for 150C1C3,
issue, so-
and then we have plenty of contracts that we work with private entities for, being somebody who manages those
I'm just talking about food
contracts.
pantries. I'm not talking about any other
But,
entities.
again, if you go into that for one 501c3, then every other 501c in Sussex County, we're showing preference to one entity and not another.
We do that a lot of times.
So,
I understand exactly what Commissioner Hayden's asking, I think. I will reach out to Ms. Marks tomorrow, understand a little better what went on. I know exactly what Ms. Hintz is saying too, and I will come back to all of you guys with something in writing in very short.
Thank you.
Of course.
Okay, any other new business? Okay, number 22, public session from the floor. This public session is for those wishing to make general comments of 3 minutes or less on non-agenda topics. Please line up at the microphone and state your name and municipality for the record. Can I get a motion to open the floor for public comment?
So moved.
Okay, Commissioner Hayden, and a second from Commissioner DeGroot. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed, abstained? The floor is open. Okay.
Hi, Kathy Brennan, Hampton Township. It's another month, another meeting, and we're still having the same issues, this drama about the food pantry. I don't know why this is still going on. I wish instead of this drama, the commissioner who is causing the drama would do something beneficial maybe for the food pantry. And I don't understand even what he's saying. I don't understand if he's saying there's money missing, there's food missing. I don't even know what that is. I know it was suggested at another meeting that maybe helping out would be more beneficial than causing drama. I know that I volunteer at another nonprofit in the county, and the nonprofit I volunteer at does not make me go in there and specify when I'm in there and I bring in some goods with me that I brought 1 can of this. I brought 3 pieces of clothing. That's just not how it works there. And I'm thinking that this working because I just think it would be not productive at all. And like I said, once again, I just wish that we could get off this and move on to doing something productive and actually helping people with something. I don't think this is helping at all. I think it's just causing drama. And I assume it's not going to end, but I certainly wish it would end. And perhaps it will not end till the commissioner's tenure is over with. But that would be my hope, that it would end. Thank you.
Ma'am, the reason I looked into this was I had some employees come, ma'am, I want to answer your question. We can't account for $500,000 in receipts, 500,000. That's all. I just wanted to explain. Since then, I've been attacked and brutalized over that, and it was very easy to do as the ShopRite's reward card was used. They could have pulled up 4 years, 5 years. We are the recipient, according to the IRS, of all this money.
Money.
Money or goods, but we don't know which. She lists it as money in the report. We take it in as goods according to the thing. It's convoluted, yes. She is right about that.
I'm not even going to address it. It's ridiculous. Anyone else? Okay. Can I get a motion to close the floor for public comment and return to regular business?
So moved.
Okay, Commissioner Hayden, and a second from Commissioner DeGroot. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstained, motion carries. Number 23, reminders, please check the county's website at www.sussex.nj.us for meeting schedules.
Director, we might want to remind everybody our meeting, the next meeting's not on the Wednesday, it's on the Tuesday.
Yes, that's right. Yep, our next meeting is on the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, and I don't know that date.
26th, I believe.
The 26th, okay.
Ooh,
Whatever that Tuesday is. So that was on the calendar that we approved,
yeah.
January 1st, yep. Okay.
Okay, number 24, executive session, closed session, resolution regarding providing for an executive closed session not open to the public in accordance with the provisions of NJSA 10:4-12 et sec. Whereas the subject matters about to be discussed may be excluded from the public portion of the meeting by resolution of the Board of County Commissioners as an exception to the Open Public Meetings Act pursuant to NJSA 10:4-12B. And whereas it appears necessary for the Board of County Commissioners to discuss such matters in executive session. Now therefore be it resolved that the Board of County Commissioners of the County of Sussex, in accordance with the provisions of NJSA 10:4-12B and NJSA 10:4-13, that the Board at this time enter into an executive session from which the public shall be excluded, and be it further resolved that the general nature of the subjects to be discussed relate to the following items authorized by NJSA 10:4-12B as designated below. Item number 4, matters relating to collective bargaining agreements, the PBA. Be it further resolved that the deliberations conducted in closed session may be disclosed to the public upon the determination of the Sussex County Board of County Commissioners or provided by law that the public interest will no longer be served by such confidentiality. And be it further resolved that upon completion of the business for which the board has entered into the executive session, the board shall reconvene and resume its meeting open to the public. And be it further resolved that the board does not expect to take formal action after returning from executive session, except to adjourn the regular meeting.
Okay, can I get a motion? Can I get a motion to adopt the executive session resolution and
So
enter
moved.
into executive session? Okay, Commissioner Hayden, and a second? Commissioner Schick, any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed, abstained, motion carries.